Hello, everybody, and welcome. I have a really special topic for you today. And what this is listening to the voice of your own soul speak to you. Listening to that inner voice, listening to that inner guidance, and being true to yourself. Being true to you, no matter what anybody else says, no matter what they all have advised you to do, no matter what all your friends think or say. What is your voice saying? What is your heart telling you to do when it comes to a particular decision or a life path? So I want to tell you that when you have these nudges and you have these strong feelings of intuition from within you, this is truly your own soul speaking to you. This is divine guidance speaking to you to help you on your path, to help you navigate and hopefully have an easier path. So it's really important that you listen to your soul speak. Listen to it. And I assure you, if you don't listen to it and you stray off and you make your decisions based on what everybody else said or what everybody else wants for you, I can assure you that in the end, you're not going to have the happiness, the fullness, the freedom, very possibly, that you would if you listened to the voice of your own soul speaking. Your soul is constantly trying to get your attention. And you can really hear your soul speak to you in silence when you have a few minutes to just be still and be quiet. And it might just be 5 minutes of walking outside under some beautiful trees and just being still and with your own energy. That's when you can really hear your soul speak. In nature, you can hear it speak during meditation very strongly. So those times of getting still and getting quiet are really important, even if it's short amounts of time. It still matters, and it's still really beneficial for you. So when the soul speaks, most of the time for me, when the soul speaks, especially now that I have grown up a lot, still have a lot of growing up to do, but I've grown up a lot. And so I can understand when my higher self is really trying to get through to me. And I drop everything else and I listen. And that pays off for me 100% of the time. I can't ever ignore. Makes me emotional. I can't ever ignore that beautiful, divine aspect of me that knows better when my ego mind is confused and bouncing around about a problem or a decision. The higher self knows, the soul knows, the heart knows. Remember that. You know, we go to so many outside sources for answers many times, but we have within us every answer to every question. Everything that we will ever need is within our own hearts. It really is. And when you learn to lean on you more and trust you and just listen to that beautiful, many times that voice is very gentle, and it can get louder and louder when it's really trying to get your attention. But my whole point here is be true to you and do and make decisions and navigate your life in such a way that it makes you happy. You. This is not about anybody else. Because when you make decisions for you, you are setting yourself up for freedom, abundance, the desires of your heart, if you're listening to your own soul. If you're trying to please others and you're still listening to all of these other voices and you're making your decisions based on what they want for you or what he or she wants for you, then it's most likely that that's not going to result in true happiness for you, because you're not following that, that inner nudge that is your soul. So be true to yourself. Be true to thy own self. Be true. A lot of the ancient poets and writers wrote about these things often, about being true to yourself and how happiness only comes from within you. It really is true. It is absolutely true. It comes from within you. So when you have all these voices in your ear, or these doubts, or these influencers in your life that think they know best for you, that really think they know best for you, always go back to your own true guidance when making big decisions, especially when making really important decisions that are going to affect the rest of your life, perhaps. Always come back to you. Come back to you. And you don't have to rush those decisions either. You take time. You take the time that you need until things feel right. When things feel right, when things feel settled and right, then most of the time they are. Things are ready then. So I can't express to you enough about being true to you. Live your life for you. If you are one of those people that hasn't made it that far yet, that you've begun to step into your own power and live your life for you, I am sending you all of the love I possibly can right now, all of the courage that I possibly can, just all of this extra energy and support to help you get to that step of being courageous enough, having that voice open up to speak your truth, having that solar plexus beam and that heart center beam, so that you can be who you truly are, just for you, just for you. That soul knows. It surely does. I had this topic really on my mind today for you guys, because I think about some of the times in my earlier life when I wasn't as connected to my soul, and I didn't understand how listening to all of the subtle signs and watching for all the universal signs, I didn't quite understand yet how important all of that is, and that the universe always has your back on things. So it's so important that we listen, and most of all that we listen to the voice of us, each of us. Tune out the noise of everything else. Tune out the noise. Get still. Ask for guidance. And take your time making these big decisions. But most of all, to yourself. Be true to you. Be true to you. And that's where your happiness is going to stem from and blossom from and bloom from. Guaranteed. Thank you so much for being here. I will catch you guys on my next video. See you soon.